Hello traders and welcome. This is the Dow, and so topped out over here, second wave down, could be heading for a third wave down. Triple witching on Friday, last full week of trading in the year, so any pullbacks to 850 may not even get as high as that. Let's see, there's a lot of data this week. Got Fed Day on Wednesday, so may get some sort of pullback to this area of resistance up here, sort of 50, 75 points. I would certainly be looking at that area there if we ever get anything. But my preference is for a break. Not do a lot, then break this low and then come down. But as an intraday trader, I will certainly be looking for that area there for any kind of bounce. If we look across the markets, across the regions, Nikkei is held up okay. So that is looking like head and shoulders with a shoulder, head, a shoulder. So this is the neckline here. So it's a breakdown under here. That's a bit of a hangman on Friday. So let's see. And there certainly is a case for the bulls. The case for the bulls in this one, the fact we've got the 50 EMA coming up. Sorry, it's the wrong tool. The right tool, get my pen. 50 EMA is creeping up. Recent tests of lows have been bought. That hangman there is telling start closing under here on Monday, and then we could come down to at least this level here and retest support. And DAX, very similar to the Dow ever since we came out of that channel. The pullbacks have been sold into, and the FTSE is just clinging on to that 50% on the 2013 move. Actually, have I got that right? Hang on. Yeah. First day of trading was a big, powerful move. The actual opening of the FTSE was actually right down here. So it's not. Yeah. Okay. So it's close to the 2013 move. Point is, we are weak. Okay. So where does that leave us with the dollar? US dollar CAD is coming into support. 50 EMA is coming around. Well, that is a cloud. So we're seeing some CAD strength up there. We're seeing on the US dollar Swissy, we are seeing a potential bounce. On Thursday, the US dollar Swissy closed above this level of support, the lows of October, late October. So if we start holding here, I'd expect to close back below this level here and coming lower. But if we move sideways, we could see a big ping to the upside on this one. So I would keep an eye on that level there, the 89 level. Pounds. We've got a huge amount of support down here at 162.50 area. 3 days of selling. So let's look at the weekly on this. We've got this trend line coming across the lows here on this pound. So we've broken up through here. So any pullback to 162. 2 weeks of selling. So that underneath this fib level here. So we could just smash through this support 162 and find ourselves coming down to 160. Very keen on looking for the monthly pivots and the big round numbers on triple witching day. And on this one we have monthly pivot just underneath us at 162. We're currently 163. So looking for further weakness of that pound. I'll put the fibs on the 2013 level. See, we are inside of that. We couldn't even get to 127 on that. We are below the 8 and 21 day moving average. The euro has held up better, but it is weakening. We're under this funnel like price action here. Not quite trend line channels, but it's lower close. I was looking for this to come much lower, and we've not had it. So I would box this in. I still think it's lower. 2 days lower. We're under the. We're sitting on the daily 8 on this. So here's the box. Move sideways and close above 137.52. We could come higher, but I think that's still coming lower. Yen pairs. US dollar yen. Close pushed up through that resistance on Friday, back down. Sorry, on Thursday, back below it on Friday. Let me redraw that. There's the high. Yeah, so we are just sitting under the May highs. And if you see what happened to May, we started to tipple down to 94 after that. With triple witching, I would look to see if that can come back to 100 on that. But yeah, it's held up okay. RSI is divergent, so it does look as if that wants to come down. So I would short a pullback to 103.40. Let's see if that can come down. Pound yen is looking to me. We're holding this weekly pivot 16780. We are divergent RSI. I think the trouble is with this, we're holding this level. I think we are going to see some lower levels. I think on the weekly we have a reversal bar up there. We have a shooting star effectively. So I just think that the pound yen is looking to pull back. And into this 165 would be nice. Euro yen, like the Euro US, has held up okay. Sitting under, I've got that under a 127 extension. Let's see where the fibs have come from. It's come from this low down here early November to, I think it's supposed to be on that high there from early December. So again, a pullback to 140 from 142 would be logical. Oil is lower. We've hit 50% fibs, so we're looking for at least a retest of 95.76. If not, a rollover right down to 92. And pound Aussie and Euro Aussie had great runs. Divergent RSI, I would look for pullbacks in those. Okay, and look at oil. Let's look at gold. Gold is, let me see, a very tight box. Let me draw that again. Been in this kind of box for a while now. To start closing above this 1240, and I think we could do something. Otherwise, we're going to just move sideways and possibly move right down to these lower levels again, which bodes badly for the Aussie dollar. Again, that's a major resistance of 90.26, which could see us come down to 88 and lower. Okay, stocks. I'm going to do a full stock video on, well, in fact we'll do a full scan Tuesday morning. There's no Traders Roundtable on Monday because it's carols in the pub, so I'm going to the pub to sing. So we will get together on Tuesday morning at 8:30 UK time. Okay, so yeah, this very focused on the yen again. This was in a really nice tight weekly pivot box last week, and so I would, Mondays, if we come along, we hold this and find ourselves up here at 16850 area plus, then I think I'll have to try buying a pullback. But I do think we are due a drop on this, a little further drop. Okay, so looking for any pullbacks in intraday to see if that can drop, but just very conscious that we've got Fed Day on Wednesday. Fairly busy week. A lot of Euro data up until 10 o'clock UK time, and then we have Drahi speaking at just half an hour before the US opens, and what have we got? We have a lot of data for the UK. Inflation on Tuesday, so that's going to be critical. So Monday's close on the pound will be interesting. Looking for higher house price inflation, higher core price inflation. Yeah, we're looking for higher inflation here overall in the UK. So that could really get the pound moving to the upside. US inflation is there on Tuesday lunchtime as well, UK time. UK jobs Tuesday, and then we got the FOMC statement 7:30 for the press conference. Statement at 7, press conference at 7:30 Wednesday. So that's going to be crucial. And then not a lot else as we get into the back end of the week. UK retail sales expected good. Friday final UK GDP and core retail sales US. Okay, so join me on Tuesday morning and I'll catch up with you on the stocks scanning then. In the meantime, I have got an alert out for 826, but I do think that will just roll over. Okay, and I'll update you on the Santa Claus setup for stocks on Tuesday morning. Alright, hope that helps and see you in the next update.